Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are mass making little dolls. Okay, using watercolours and mixed media, well basically crayons. Okay, right then. So I'm going to show you in a minute. Black and white ones, yeah, mini black and white ones. I'll show you them right at the end. There's something really special about using the colour ones and using the black and white ones. Okay, they're mainly the mini ones. I could only find those two. One missing. Okay, yeah, so I'm clearing them away. This is not a... you mightn't realise this is a voiceover at the moment. It's only a voiceover for 2 minutes. Okay. Right then, so... just putting them away in the box. I do get them out later. Well, it's actually the next day I get them out and show you what I've done. It's amazing. They look so nice. Right then. These are some I've done before. I don't think I've even copied that one underneath. There's the black and white ones. I've just snuck in at the top there because there was room. This is a laser print. That's the laser print. Okay, I'm trying not to show my sleeves because I'm wearing my big thick jumper. Okay. So if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up. That'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's go. There we go, so that's fine. Even though that's printed, I could actually take that out if I wanted. I've done it on another stamp. In fact, I did it on... oh, it's a flower petal I made. I made a flower petal and individualised one. And yes, that sort of thing. So that would be fine. I've got a tattered rose one somewhere, and it's even paler. So if you're doing pale skin, tattered rose is good for... well, that's an oxide. Right, so what I'm going to do is show you how to make the foam stamp. If you like, you can do that one. I'm going to make it about the same size as this one. You can make it to a grid. You don't have to make a foam stamp, you can draw them. As you could probably notice, some of these were freehand. Let me show you the ones. These were freehand. But the thing is, they make them, and they're all different sizes. That's why I thought I want them all approximately the same size. That doesn't matter at all. You can also make a template as well if you haven't got foam. You don't use foam or you haven't got foam. Using card, possibly the same way. Let's think. Right, if I'm making one out of card, imagine this is card. This is actually 2mm foam. Let's see how. I'll do the inches because I think we do the inch. Right, so inches, 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch. Okay, there. And this is from there to there is 1 3/4 inches, the shoulder height. Okay, yeah, and the head, this I made the head a bit bigger than perhaps normal because I saw somebody's drawing. I thought, wow, that one's got a nice big head. I like that. Right, so that's about 1.5 inches altogether. I think it's about 7 centimeters or 2 3/4 inches. Yeah. So what we're going to do, dears, is get a pen. Right, we get a pen so you can draw this on cardboard as well. I'm going to use this edge as my edge because, yeah, you can. Okay, so that's the end. Is that right? Yeah, I like this pet rule. It comes right up to the one I was using the other day. Didn't come right up to the very edge, and I kept having to go, yeah, at the side. Yeah, you do. Right, so I'm going to see what the width is as well because I'm going to make it about the same. Right, so if I've got 2, that means if I lose one, then I've got another one. Yeah. I was thinking about doing these for ages. I thought, can we do those? And I thought, yes, you can, because if you've got, it doesn't matter if you use watercolours or anything, that's what I'm going to use. Basically mixed media, if you like. I've done that, haven't I? It's this way I want to do. So the widest part is 1 inch. So that'll do for the edge. I'm not sure if it's an actual edge. Yeah, so 1 inch wide, so 2.5 centimeters. Yeah, not everybody uses inches, do they? Yeah. I use inch because I used to use it at school. before we went measuring. And that's years ago. Right, so 1.5 inches down was my head, as I said. You could just draw your own if you like, of course, if you can do that. That's amazing. Look at me getting it the wrong way. Yeah, so the head is 1.5 inches. Right, so head to the top of her t-shirt, whatever it is. I haven't done arms. She hasn't got arms, by the way. Is it 1.5 for it? No, it's not. It's not 1.5. That's too far. Look, that's too far down, isn't it? Something like 1.25 more like. Yeah, just over. Probably that's halfway down. So that's a whole t-shirt. Head-wise, let's have a look. Oh, that's inch max. So we can probably do just less than an inch there. Something like, I don't know, whoever that is. You don't have to do it exact. Right, so that the bottom of a t-shirt was there, wasn't it? So that's a neck length. Let's have a look. Neck length is about 1/2 inch. Yeah. So if you can, yeah. So it is. I'm gonna, yeah. You can sort of draw it and then think to yourself, hold on a minute, that doesn't look right. So let's go middle. Can you see it? You can see this because I'm looking. Right, because I'm looking at my work, not at the camera. Okay, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing. I'm ignoring everybody else out there. Yeah. Oh, I love it when people say to me, it's like I'm their friend. I'm talking to them. That's amazing. I love that. Thank you so much that people say that. Do you know what? I forgot to say thank you so much to. Now, how do you pronounce her name? She comes from South Africa. Sorry for pronouncing it wrong. It's like Hanetti. I think it's Hanetti. I don't think you pronounced the J. So thank you so much, Hanetti, because I meant to say thank you in my last thank yous. Okay, how wide is her head? Maximum. Let's do the maximum. Then we're doing. Oh, that's good. That's 3/4 inch, just under 2 centimeters. That is 3/4 inch. Yeah, it's just under 2 centimeters. I'll do 3/4 inch. Where's the? How do you do 3/4 of a? That's there, isn't it? Oh yeah. So I've got this middle line here. That goes on that line there. Is that right? No, that's not right, is it? What's hot? Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll do centimeters. It's easier sometimes, you know. If I do 2 centimeter head, I'm going to put that in the 1 centimeter there, and the 1 centimeter here. Yeah, so Hanetti, and there's loads of other people that said, oh, some lovely things. I absolutely adore you all for that. And there's people, as Marcella's given me a lovely tip. I've sent for something that might help. So thank you so much to Marcella for that. I will mention it when it comes. It's might not use. What we're doing next time. No, I'm doing something else next time. Does that look a bit round? It doesn't matter, does it? No. Oh, we're doing elongated. That's local. I were doing elongated. Yeah, instead of I was. Yeah. That's okay. So that's sort of like, that's the top of the shoulder there, and I've got a mark there for that. What did I tell you? No, not supposed to do that. Right, okay, that's so 2.5 centimeters for that, 1 centimeter about for that, so whatever that is. So 1 centimeter might be easy to use. Right, and the shoulders, I noticed people doing sort of like this, and it's not supposed to, I don't think they mean to do it like that, but that's how it turns out. Okay, look, that is slightly more than that, so that shoulder's come up big, so I'm going to make it smaller. And perhaps this one a bit bigger, because it's balanced then, isn't it? Yeah, ignore it. Well, it doesn't matter if it's fine. Right, so what I'm going to do now is cut out like this the head, and you can put it on acetate, you can put it on cardboard. This is that foam you get with packaging, and it's amazing. Let's use that. Yeah, so I've got to find some scissors. Look what I've done to my scissors. Yeah, this, it's amazing, isn't it? So what I've done with my scissors, I'm going to cut that. Let's do it professionally. What you do professionally is cut the whole thing out, okay? And then you cut out the bits. So I'm going to cut, I think I'm going to cut down this bit as well. So I've cut a little bit over that line there, because if you remember, the head wasn't in the middle. So you can adjust it. Don't, you know, be artistic about it. You can also make these come out. You can make them go in a bit, which I have on mine as well. I'm going to make the end open, so I've got the option of either going across, so I can either, on this one here, if you notice, I can either go across or I can make it curved, because that's the option I can have. I don't have to stick to this. And also, I think I cut something and I had to glue it. So when you cut something, which I probably have on here, and if you notice the neck's not even straight, I've got like a bend here and a curve there. I think I've cut something here and I've had to join it together. That's probably why that is. So if you do that, just join it together. I think I've done it there as well. I think I did it both. So what you have to do is join it together. And if you want to find the shape, if you've cut out this in one, then you can put it on your, I might have to do that, I don't know yet. Put it on your piece and then just shape your head around your piece. I've showed you loads of times in loads of different videos. So let's go for it. Let's cut this out. Okay, so all I'm doing now is following the lines, and it's going to be different to this one. Okay. Yes, I've done it, yeah. I've done it without breaking it, but I'm going to show you what I mean by fixing things in the middle, in case you haven't seen that bit. Okay, so if I've got this bit here and I want that, look, that does come out naturally like that. But if I want that, the same as what I had it, I just put it like that. If you've made a mistake, like you've drawn the neck funny, you've drawn the head funny, you can put these back in the middle to get the shape again. You could anyway. Okay, so that's a lovely tip. If you watch my channel, you get these lovely tips. Okay, yeah. So I'm doing mini ones. You don't have to do mini ones. Where's my big ones? I've got a massive. Hopefully I'll remember to show you later, but I have got some big ones. I thought I'd shown you earlier, but I can't see them. Yeah, I've got some really big ones, so you can do that. You can do what size you like. Okay, this is a mini one. Okay, you could just decide that you want. I'm doing a bigger head than she would have, because I think it looks good. Okay, like a doll. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, get this and put it on here. For example, the dog licking my foot. Yeah, there we go. He's hilarious, isn't he? He loves licking your legs and feet. Yeah. All right. This one as well. I'll do this one in the tea dye. I've got the, that's what I think, that's what I was looking, unless it's in, no, I don't know where my tattered rose is, but it doesn't matter, does it? Okay, I don't know where my, see, I'm doing it professionally now. Yeah, that's professionally, and I've been very professional today, aren't I? Cutting my thing out really professional. Right, so what I'm going to do is, because this is, this is bigger than A4, so that's what my printer usually decides. It doesn't do any bigger than A4. I'm going to put it there, I think. Oh, God. Oh, I've got a thing. But you don't use it for the, yeah, ignore those. You can get rid of those. Just with your colours. Where's my thing? Oh, have I put it away? I don't know where I've put it. Oh, it's here. I got this. It's actually Christmas. It's actually a Christmas present. But of course I've got it early, yeah. Of course I have. I don't have any of my Christmas presents on. The only ones I have on Christmas Day are the ones from family. that's called, if you're not aware of this is called a barren, and you use it for smoothing down papers when you've done gel press. Okay, and it's a speedball barren as well, so yeah, I didn't even realise what it was made from. I thought it was made from some metal, but it's not. It's a speedball one, so it must be right, eh? Right. So now I'm going to get some watercolours out. I can't even see what I'm doing because the camera's in my way. Yeah. Right, get some. I've got things in here that I've been using lately. Let's have a look. I've even got pencils and everything. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I've got my eraser as well, which I don't. Well, oh dear. Every time I press it, every time I touch it, I press this. Yeah, I've got that as well. So what I'm gonna do now is colour them in with some watercolours, just the faces, perhaps do different colours because not everybody's got the same skin colour, have they? So we can do that. I was thinking as well, I forgot to tell you this, but if you leave that in and leave that in and print it, and that's the skin colour you want, that's great, isn't it? This Tattered Ray's very pale. There's those. That's tea dye. Yeah. So I like all the different skin colour. Oh, I know what I was looking for. My other paint. It's got different colours on it. So there you've even got two different. Oh, these. Oh, that you could have a very red person if you did that. Yeah. You might have a suntan. I think these all fell out, that's why they're all in different order, yeah. So I'm just using them straight from the palette, actually. So I'm going to do some this colour. She might have a different tan. So now I grab my crayons and pens and things like that. I'm not going to be able to get to the top ones, it's going to have to be these bottom ones. But I want to show you. Okay, so I'll start with... Right, so hair and things like that you can do. I often do curly hair, so let's have a look at the ones I've done. Look at all the ones with curly hair. All of them's got curly hair, apart from those. Yeah, you can do long hair, of course, down here, like I did on... What did I do the other day? Oh, those faces I was showing you how to do. So if you want an extensive course on faces, there's that one. That video is not too far away from this one. I can do that. And also, now, drawing eyes. When you draw the eyes, they tend to be in the middle of the head, but you can play about with that idea. Okay, so they tend to be that. I often try to draw them wide apart, so it makes them look rather cute and young. Okay, like that. So I would do eyes like that. I'll do the nose. I tend to do the noses like this at the moment. That's my current style. Lips, I will often do a proper Cupid's. Is that Cupid's bow? I think it is. And like that. And I do a little trick to the eyes as well. So like that. Wide apart eyes. I'm going to do the hair obviously at this, not covering the eyes. I'm going to do that. I tend to do that. Eyebrows like mine, which I'm she like that. And then a little thing for the eyes. And then you can do the bottom of the eyes if you like. I don't do that. Well, I do actually. I do both. It depends. Okay, so I've got. Let me just draw the hair now. Okay, I tend to do it like. I mean, you can do buns and all sorts. I'll show you a bun in a minute, but I tend to do it like this. And you can do it to where you like. This is smoother paper than the other one I was using, so I can use my crayons a bit better with that. I've got bits of foam everywhere. Right, okay. Yeah, these are polychromos. And I say Christmas is good. Okay, we've got things like that. Or other crayons, definitely. Okay, whatever you've got in your house. Children's crayons, you could try them. I don't understand it sometimes though, because children's crayons do not colour as well as the professional crayons, and sometimes I think, what on earth are they doing to these poor kids? Anyway, I'm just going to draw this. Right, okay, so what I tend to do is do shadow, okay, a little bit of shading on the faces. I know it's sort of like something you perhaps don't want to do. I sometimes think, oh, do I have to? But shading on the face, I tend to do the light coming from this way. I could choose to do it from that way, but I'm doing it this way. Okay, so, because the nose sticks out a bit, I think, yeah, a little bit. And then she's got a bit of a lip sticking out, what's one of them, lip sticking out, yeah. And then perhaps under her hair she might have a bit of shading. Don't make it look hairy though, yeah. You won't probably this if you're doing it this small, yeah. And then, okay, I've done the red lips, haven't I? Right, okay, what I might do then, oh, hold on a minute, have I got a, where's my thing? I don't know where my other one. I'm not shaking this for. I don't shake that. I'm going to put some white in her eyes because I've obviously done that. Then I'm going to do a highlight. If you do too much highlight, just colour it in again with your crayon or whatever you're using. Okay, and a bit on the lids, and a bit over the top of the lips, and probably a bit up there, and a bit on here. Okay, I'm not very good at drawing shading. I hate doing shading. I don't hate doing shading. I just don't obviously do a lot of shading. Right, you can do with paints, you can do spots and things. What we've done on here, let me show you some examples. Spots, stripes, curly things, and all the way down. That's not finished, but I could do doodles on these. So doodly things and things like that. Was anything on that one? No, there isn't. I can't see. Right. And on these, a lot of these are painted. So they're just very loose, it's so fun to do, and they look amazing when they've been cut out. Yeah, and I've done some black and white ones as well. And one of them is missing, but obviously I'll add that one back in when it comes. When the time comes, let's do some. Okay, so I might go around the edge. I might give her a collar thing. So if you can see my face, I don't know if you can see my face. Sometimes I'm close up, aren't I? So I've got an excuse now. So if you could see my, if I've got it opened up, you can see my face. I'd imagine. Right, so things like that. You can do this, I would say. And then perhaps come the other way. If you can sort of mirror image it. Anything crazy like that, then perhaps do some dots. So it's very easy, and it's just anything, anything. I don't know why I'm doing this. Don't ask me. I'm just wanting to get this pen to work a bit, but yeah. Right. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. Another thing, it looks nice on these is pink cheeks. Don't forget that. They even work on the dark ones, so don't worry about if you're doing dark skin. That's not white, is it? Not pale. That's not pale. No. So you can give her, and you can do what eyes you like. You might be able to. I say if you want to do them a little bit bigger, that's fine. I don't know if proportion wise. I mean, look, the heads are bigger anyway. The head is probably as wide as the body on these. So whatever, you know. Yeah. I'm going to do more, but obviously I'm going to do more and more. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't want to go on too long because yeah. So you divide the face by 2 like that, and then you put your eyes on halfway down the face. You can do a style, I suppose, of doing them in a different place. Okay, I tend to do a style like this. I'm doing the nose like that and the mouth like that. They will all turn out to be totally different. Right. So she's got yeah, let's do a different. I think this is a slightly different colour. Yeah. And then the dark girls. Yeah, I'm thinking I ought to do something on one of the dark girls, didn't I? Because see if it shows up. Right. So let's do her a fringe, or you might say if you're in the USA, bangs. Okay, so she's like that, and then you can. And behind this bit here would be really dark because that's in shadow. I don't know how. I suppose that's right. Yeah, it must be right on real people, mustn't it? That'd be in shadow. That'd be really dark. So let's get let's do a brown. Right. Yep, you can do highlight. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Right, so for eyelashes, for eyes, sometimes I do this. Make a little thing at the side of the eye like that, and it really pretties them up. Some people have that naturally. Somebody showed me their granddaughter. She said, "Oh look, my baby's got these little things at the side." Oh, I says, "Well, yes, yeah." Yeah, so there you go. Nice pink, nice red cheeks there. So very gently putting on the thing. I often do it too. I often do green eyes and brown eyes are the ones I tend to do. There we go. So she can have eyelashes as well. She's just okay as she is. Right, I'm going to have a go and see how the darker ones do. Okay, this is sort of like, I'm doing the same. Okay, I think you can see it. Let's see if I can get this on. This should show up. Yeah. And yeah, you can do, I'm colouring in her eyes because I think they'll show up better. And then I'm going to put some white highlights. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Some. Yeah, that's done it a bit. So I'm doing dots either side there. Okay, and she'll have highlights the same as what I've done these, but you can see them a bit better on there. Okay, so then we're going to do hair. Oh, should we do a, oh yeah, I love this, look, like this, like I've done on some of the other ladies. Okay, I think she had, yeah, sort of like that. And then I've got a black, yay, black with a massive point. Okay, so she'll have a chinny bit there. And other bits here. Right, so what I have done, you can do it with a ballpoint pen like this, or a fine liner, but I don't know if the fine liner will stand up to the crayon. Yeah. Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm just going to get rid of that there. Hopefully you can see that okay, yeah. Hopefully you can see it okay. I'm hopefully got it on close. I was thinking that looks a bit, these are different colours, but this is because I didn't use a really pale thing because I didn't have it. But you can use, if you use a really pale, if you're doing a foam stamp like Tattered Rose, that's pale. You can get rid of these edges. Right then, so let's go. Let's do about some flowers. You might want some flowers. What we got here? What's this one? 0.5 doesn't seem to work. I don't think it ever has. Oh, it does a bit. Oh, it's very fine. It's very fine, that one. Very fine. So, I've got any other crayons that could go. What's this one? I could use that one on it. I don't know if this one would work. Let's see if it, oh, it does, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does work a little bit actually, yeah, so it does lighten it a little bit. Yeah, so that'll do, won't it? That's very nice, isn't it? And I don't know whether to try and make that a bit more. Oh yeah. Yeah, so if I had my white crayon here, I could do it with that as well. Yeah. Very good, very good. Right, okay. Oh, I do like that lady. Yeah, so this is what I did for the other one. I put some little doodly bits on it, on her hair, on the other lady that I've, she's not quite as dark as her actually. There we go. And, oh, no, not as much as that. Yeah, so if you've got some tissue as well to wipe things away, which I haven't, oh well. Tissue as in toilet roll. Yeah, I've got some of that. and to wipe that bits away. Yeah, I really like that as well, yeah. So I'll see if I can get her some highlights. Yeah, there, a bit on here, a bit on there, on her hair. Yeah, because we can do that. Yeah, I think she looks a bit older than her, don't you? I think she must be the mother. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't intend to. It's supposed to all look sort of like dolls. Yeah. But that's fine. I tell you what, I've got some what have we got? Just for fun, 3-inch. I've got a video on the 3-inch dolls, so just a bit taller than that, and the mini dolls, and they're so easy to draw, ever so easy to draw. Full size ones, so that'd be, and you can always draw tiny ones as well. Really enjoyed doing those. It's just, I thought, just for fun, 3-inch crafty, I think it's Crafty Dolls, something like that. Dog licking my foot again, yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I've shown you how I've drawn some, okay, so, okay. Right then, so let's put some light on them. Okay, so we've got all the ladies, the ones I finished them off last night. Okay, so these should be the ones I had out yesterday, and I haven't included any of the new ones. Oh, still got some in here. I don't want to hide anybody. Look, they're trying to hide. They're so shy. I'm shy. I don't want to have my photo taken anymore. No. Right, yeah. So, yeah. So I've added some flowers as well behind. I was thinking you could use them for, perhaps using for tags. I wonder if you could perhaps add them. This could be a tag, couldn't it? And then you could perhaps add one of your ladies on there. So that would be nice, wouldn't it? Look, she's got the same sort of colour on as the flowers. Let's try and, what about anybody else? Want the pink one? See what anybody else is wearing. Pink one there. Oh, this is one. She's got a hat on, yeah. Let's try this one on there. I don't know if that one would, oh, I don't know, she stands out quite well, doesn't she? So you could make that into a tag, I was thinking. So you got these scrappy bits, and then I've got done me half flowers. Though these are scrappy rolls. Okay, I've got these on video as well. So if you haven't seen that, yeah, it's quite, I think it's fairly popular, not massively popular. But yeah, you got something like that. You could add that to a tag. I mean, you could add other things as well, couldn't you, as well? Yeah. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I'd perhaps had it where I haven't got any extra bits, or that looked nice. This always looks like some sort of opening. It's like the ocean or rocks and sea. She could be standing there in the photo. That's quite nice, isn't it? Can we see it? Yeah, I can see it down here now. Yeah. Can we see it? Yeah, see. Yeah, that's the one. And then you've got black and white. That would look great. These are coloured. If I could see what that would look like. Yeah, because they're brightly. Yeah, that looks great. Against the black and white, doesn't that look nice? Next we've got another brightly coloured one. This one here. Let's try her. See, the coloured ones look really nice on the black and white. If there wasn't that there, you could perhaps do a black and white background, make that into a tag. You've got a girl there. If you don't like girls, you could always use your flowers from the last video. You've got that one. Yeah, where's that? I've got one here somewhere. I added them amongst the girls. Where are they? Oh yeah, this one. Love this one. You see, you've got those as well. You could even add those, yeah. Had the girl in front, behind the flower, so she's got something else. Yeah, and that makes it quite busy, but I like busy myself. I think you'd perhaps need something plain though, perhaps between. Yeah, so that'd be great, wouldn't it? So you could always try making tags and things with these. So if you didn't want to think to yourself, what on earth am I making these? What's she making these for? It's for things like tags. You can also add them to journal pages. I'll use the same journal as I did with the, look at them all, milling round at the outside bit. Right, okay, that's a busy bit there. Let's try that. Yeah, she stands out well. She stands out really well on this busy bit, doesn't she? Yeah. What's this? Is this a... That's not tag. These little books. I mean, you could put them on there as well. You just have to... I would draw a white line on there and then just cut that bit off. Yeah, that'd be nice. Actually, that's not too bad, is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's very... In fact, I like that. She does fit on there. Oh, can you see? You can't. Why aren't you looking? I can see. Why can't you? No, that's right. There you go. So you can go there. Yeah, things like that. That's a bit... She gets a bit lost in that, doesn't she? Yeah. That's nice. I could see what if a couple of them would do. Put a couple of them here. Friends. Here's a couple of friends. Yeah, let's can have another one. Another friend. This one's the shy one who kept hiding behind the others. She's hiding, so no, I don't want to be taken. No, which is why not, you pretty lady? You should be proud of yourself. There we go. So they're all, yeah. So they've got one with a hat, one with glamorous hair, and a very pretty shy one there. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Give them all names. Do you know what? I used to love doing that when I was younger. I used to make things and give them all names, and they all have to have names, and they all have to have personality. Yeah, I could do that because I've got, these are all copies. Okay, these are all copies. These are laser printed. They turn out are quite a lot like. I've seen that collage soup, but mine they're not. Mine aren't AI, of course. Mine are drawn, as you could see. A lot of that collage soup are AI. Yeah, so you could make your own little collage soup there, couldn't you? I think I'm definitely going to put one of these ladies on. She almost fits on a book. Anyway, what I can do is just put some. Why is it rocking? I'm not even touching it. I'll mind you, the dog is. He's touching the table. So I could put a white line there, for example, and then a black line underneath it, and add her to the book. That would be great, wouldn't it? Or one of these little. Try not to show me a sleeve. It's got on these tiny ones. Yeah, look at them. Yeah, these black and white on the colour. That's amazing, isn't it? And I should have another one, but I think that one's missing. I think it's either a smaller one. It's a small one like that. It's missing somewhere. Yeah. So I'll just continue with the rest of the video. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was going to show you my big ones, didn't I? Wait a sec. It's okay, I found them. Yay. It's okay. It took me a while, about 10 minutes, to find them. Yeah, so there's these. There's also, can have Kaylia as well. There's Kaylia. That's my granddaughter. She's, oh, sweet. She's a little sweetheart. She gave me a big smile yesterday. She doesn't speak. But we'll see. We'll see, because my grandson now speaks. He didn't used to speak. Yeah, so that's the size of A4. Yeah, so then, so what I'll do is finish them off, cut them out. So, please give me a thumbs up. That'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.